I am coming to take over the whiskey business.
So, is this the best Irish whiskey on the market?
Or it's the best marketed Irish whiskey?
Let's find out.
Yeah!
Proper 12 Irish whiskey. Young Davis, tell us about it.
There's not too much I can say other than the old master distiller from Bushmills is the master distiller now, Proper 12. He was there for just over 2 years. He's been doing this now for 1 year and 4 months.
Okay.
So I can assume, same as everyone else is assuming, that there's some Bushmills in here somewhere.
Okay,
just an assumption.
just a quick rundown.
Go.
End of November, when it was launched.
Around about end of November.
Just before his
Yeah,
fight.
just before his fight.
The whole
I guess,
plan was that Conor McGregor, when he launched the whiskey, the stock they had was meant to be for half a year, but it sold out in 10 days.
Oh yes, it did.
If I would get a pound, because we work in a whiskey shop, for every person who asked me, do you have the Conor McGregor whiskey, I would probably run my own distillery by now.
Yeah.
And we, the Malt Chronicles, for about half a year, we were running away from it. We're not gonna review it. We're not gonna review it. Everyone is doing it. We're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Everyone was drinking it, reviewing it, buying it, whatever. Even the second wave in December, when he relaunched the second batch that came, that was sold out like in 10 days straight away. Everything was flying off the shelf. So Proper 12 now is going boom, boom, boom. So we've never tried it. This is our first time.
This is our first time trying it.
So
definitely.
you get the full first impression on the Proper 12.
Never actually even smelt it
Not
until
smell.
now.
Okay, I'm gonna smell it.
But it's all about Conor McGregor, and that's why it's doing so well. Because two-time UFC champion, the first ever one. Just his persona. He's bigger than life.
I mean,
The notorious one.
he's a UFC fighter that went into boxing. Yes, he's
Yeah.
bigger than life.
Well, yeah. He fought Floyd Mayweather.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I have no expectations from it.
No.
What's the price on that, David?
I paid £28 for this bottle.
£28. Okay.
You've just
can't-
lost 28 pounds, man.
Yes, but £28 to find something out.
Okay,
Tell
nose.
me something about it.
Crane.
The nose. Loads of vanilla, of course.
Yes.
We would expect
Yes.
vanilla from a grain whiskey, predominantly grain. They say some gold grain, some malt in here. But I don't know about you, I'm getting this like rubbery smell. If you would mix, I don't know, some vanilla essence with something rubbery.
The main character that comes through is that vanilla.
I'm getting kind of a little zesty note to it as well, though. Like, not lime. I'm getting lime. Yeah, like vanilla, lime. But it's definitely grain. I'm definitely getting that grain. Don't know how much actually malt is actually inside this. Anyway, so shall we try it on the palate, guys?
Let's try it.
Let's try it. Here we go.
It's
To the notorious one.
to Habib. But the amount of marketing there was, he was screaming everywhere.
I mean, I can actually see why some people enjoy this. It's a light whiskey. It's not offensive. It's not as rough as I was expecting it to be. It's a very light grain whiskey.
Yeah.
Man, it's actually not that bad.
It's not
actually
too bad,
not
at,
that
all.
bad at
I
all.
was expecting something a lot rougher.
Okay, let's do a second sip.
That's going to sound a bit crazy, right? But I'm thinking that it's grainy on the nose. It's grainy on the first initial back, but then I'm getting maltiness at the back. There's a bit of maltiness at the back. It's quite rounded
Do you know what?
on the finish.
I was fully expecting to hate this whiskey.
Me as well, when I came in here. I was like,
And I'm like, no, it's not that bad. I mean, £28 is steep, but it's not bad whiskey.
I mean, I wouldn't slate it as many of the other people have been saying how bad it is.
Yeah, I mean-
no, not at all.
okay, on the palate, as I normally associate Irish whiskies with cookies, to me it's like shortbread.
No, I'm still getting that grainy white chocolatey flavour that I always pick out on a grain, and yeah, lots and lots of the vanilla that you expect.
Guys, I'm really getting that toasted element they're talking about on the actual bottle.
Talk about toasted oak.
The toasted oak.
Or young whiskey.
Or young whiskey.
that you're gonna get some
But
toasted.
come on, guys, for a young whiskey, it's not actually that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
It's not offensive.
No.
It's
Bushmills
not,
make some nice whiskies.
but you remember triple distilled. So
Triple distilled,
Irish whiskey.
yeah,
Triple
yeah.
distilled, so it's gonna be softer.
Some people hate that. Triple distillation is not for everyone. Like I had a Scottish guy who came to me and he said something about triple distilled whiskies, and he said, "Oh man, they're stripping them out of flavors completely." So I would get the easy-going, smooth appearance of the whiskey, but it's not gonna be as depth as a twice distilled or malt whiskey. But that's all subjective.
But this I agree. But this is for marketing reasons. They've made a light whiskey to sell a light whiskey
Yeah.
to the masses. That's actually done what it needs to do.
Yes.
And it has done it well, as we explained earlier.
It's
good for what it's meant to be.
It's a good beginner's. I mean, he could be making some other whiskies that we don't even know about yet. You know, this is a good entry. I would
Okay.
say this is a very good entry.
Okay. Now I'm gonna address the elephant in the room.
Go for it.
Ready? Price.
Yeah.
Price is £28. Yeah,
That's
alright.
expensive. So I would pay for quality like that somewhere around half the price. Because this is the price of a malt whiskey, and it's the price of a 12 years old single malt. Even from Irish standards, you can get, let's say Bushmills as well. You can get what, 10 years old single malt Bushmills for cheaper than that?
Don't get me wrong. It's not. I'm not saying it's a good price, but part of the price on that's marketing.
Yeah, it's written
Part of it-
actually on the bottle.
but-
I don't know what it means, but I've seen it's written PR. So it's like some hidden messages now.
Do you know
Interesting thing.
Go for it.
Who owns that?
Who owns this whiskey?
Yep,
It's Conor McGregor, surely.
entirely.
Entirely. No, yes.
Yes
He
or
owns
no?
most of the shares.
Some of the shares.
Hold up. I
Some of the
remember
shares?
you've mentioned this to us before, so it isn't Connor that owns it, if I remember
No.
correctly.
It's-
Connor owns shares in it.
You own
It's
shares?
He owns it. He owns a part of it. Nobody knows the percentage, but it's half owned by Proxima as well. Who's Proxima?
Yeah, who is Proxima?
Don Julio, Bushmills.
Oh, okay.
They sold Don Julio for Bushmills.
Sold on Julio.
They have
Yeah,
a
they
single
sold
year.
Bushmills, yeah.
So this is owned partially by the same people who make Bushmills.
That's where the
Which
connection
means
lies.
This is the connection. So essentially, what you are buying is a different version of
Bushmill.
some of the whiskies that are being distilled at Bushmill.
They're using the grain that Bushmills use to
Yeah.
produce their spirit, which
Yeah.
is probably almost certainly the case.
Yeah.
It's very light and, as I say, approachable. I'm not going to knock it other than on price and the fact that some guy named Connor is related to it.
That's some guy. How dare you? How dare you? Some guy?
Yeah.
He's lost a lot of fights. Like he ain't that big a deal.
But he sold the whiskies. He sold all
is.
the whiskies. So
Yeah.
now everything. I would love to see a sherry version of that. Connor with a tan. Sherry mature.
Connor with the
mature.
tan. Yeah. Proper 12 with the tan.
Listen, in conclusion,
In conclusion, please.
I was ready to hate this whiskey, but I was very impressed by the fact that it's not actually that bad. So anyway, it's a good whiskey. Price? Question mark.
I mean,
Okay.
Vas has rounded that up perfectly, I think. Everything that he said, I completely agree with. The price is the problem with that. Nothing else. But you're paying for Conor McGregor, and that's still going to sell it.
I mean,
Let's try it.
you especially, you was going in like hard and thinking that you was
I was
gonna
gonna hate this.
absolute slate it, and it's not the case.
Fully ready to.
It's not the case.
I get the toasted now.
The toasted note now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, Irish whiskey score.
Jesus Christ, you knocked down the whole mic here.
Sorry. Irish whiskey score.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. For blend Irish, 7-1.
7-3.
7.5.
Wow, he's a fan over here. There's a fan.
7.5. Do you know what? The reason why I gave it, because I get the score, I get the price wise. I actually had my doubts about this, but it's actually not that bad. That's why I
Okay.
enjoyed
It has impressed me.
it. Yeah.
Put that thing on the table.
Okay, go for it.
Oh dear.
Flatbush, right? Okay.
Same price? What would you buy?
Oh man, Flatbush all day. Okay, fair enough. Flatbush all day. Flatbush, come on, it's one that's one
You know,
of the most.
you know what was that? That was a technical knockdown.
That was a technical.
Technical knockdown.
Yeah, he has done you there hard. Like Connor got. Bye.
Fair enough. So guys, have you tried this whiskey? We want to know. So hit us up with a little cheeky comment. Smash up that like button and subscribe.
Like Connor got smashed.
Smash them up.
Also, don't forget to go to our Patreon page. Like,
Oh.
it helps us out massively. Just getting a little bit more income because
Like Connor did. He
What?
donated.
but buying all this whiskey isn't cheap.
Exactly. We want to keep on going. So proper 12. Do you know what? It's not as bad as people make it out to be.
Conclusion, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
So, we're Malt Chronicles and we out.
But not like knockdown now.
We're not out. We're not knocked out.
We'll come back.
Yeah.
I'm really going to take the piss here in a minute.
Okay. Ready?